Shalom, back with part 2 of the Dead Body Shalom in the street, all right? Talking about the Israelites, all right, who were spiritually and mentally left for dead, okay? All right? Now, of course, that is the case for 2/3 of our people, but not the 1/3, all right? All right, the 1/3 of the elect of Israelites who, the Lord had, blessed, all right, sanctified, made holy and separate from the rest of mankind, okay, and he did this, before the foundation of the world, before the world began. He blessed these particular spirits, these particular persons, individuals, okay, that, in other words, there would be a certain time when they would be awoken, all right? In other words, since they were blessed, that knowledge, that truth, wisdom, and knowledge of the scriptures would lie dormant to a certain time when they would be awoken, all right, at a certain point in time in the latter days, okay? And as you can see, there's a great awakening happening, all right? You understand? And again, I've done many lessons on that. You get into the blue letter for the breakdown and the understanding of that when you get into the word of, for example, you get into the word calling, which means to be invited in. Again, you have to be chosen. Like it says in St. John's 15:16, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. You understand that? And that chosen, being chosen, that invitation, that goes back to the beginning before the foundation of the world, okay? And that's explained in the blue letter. When you start getting into that word, when you get into the word, besides calling, which gets into invitation and being chosen, you also get into the word elect, okay? Election, all right? Electos, all right? And it clearly explains that to you there, all right? And again, it's talking about Israelites. It's not talking about anybody else. You'd have to be of the seed of Israel, all right? So you would have to be of the Negro, Latino, Native American seed. Now, mind you, we have Israelites that look like the other nations because we were scattered into all nations, and that's understandable. But they still come from the seed of their fathers who were Israelites. Do you understand that? All right? All right. And it's not going to matter much because we're all going to be changed into the heavenly image of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and that's pursuant to 1 Corinthians 15:49. All right? All right. So again, this is another example, all right? Before, we take you over to Ezekiel chapter 37, the Valley of Dry Bones, all right? So this is talking about the Israelites, all right? And they were called giants, the Nephilim, all right? These are the sons of God. Now, to understand is that in the beginning, all right, the earth was broken down into 3 parts of man. I repeat, 3 parts of man, all right? The sons of God, which is the righteous branch, which would later, when, Jacob would be born, his name would later be changed to Israel. That's how you get, the 12 patriarchs, okay? So you had the sons of God, okay? The princes of the power, Yasharallah. And then you had the sons of the wicked, all right? And then you have the sons of man, which would be the other 16 heathen nations. And there's your 18 nations, okay? All right, so let's read this now. And they were giants in the earth in those days, all right? And also after that, when the sons of God, you see that? The sons of God came in unto the daughters of men. So we got together with the heathen women, okay? That's how we felt and kept falling. And we were what? We wound up worshiping their heathen gods. Okay, and this is how we fell from grace. All right. And what does it say in the first commandment? Thou shalt have no other God before me. You people get the point? Is that crystal clear to you? All right. Now, I don't have to read the rest. I just want to get into this. Let's go to the blue letter. As a matter of fact, let's go to the blue letter. All right. We're going to look this up in the blue letter. All right. All right. They were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men. All right, the heathen women. All right. All right. So, giants. Okay.
Strong's H5303.
Nephil. All right. Okay. See this? Giants, Nephilim. All right. Okay. Now we're going to get into where it says here, root word etymology. We're going to click on that. See what it says here? To fall, lie, right? Like lie down, be cast down, fail. This all sound familiar to you? Didn't we just read about that? All right. The dead bodies, right? To fall, right? To fall upon attack, does it? Fall away. See that? To fall away from your power, to go away, to fall into the hands of what? Wickedness, all right? To fall short, fail, fall out, turn out, result. Waste away, all right? See, to lie, to prostrate, to cause, to fall, fell, throw down, knock down. To overthrow, to make a lot fall, assign lot, a portion by lot. Cause to fall. You see that? You see, we fell away from our power, people. All right? See, so now this is talking about us. We are those angels that fell from grace, which again, is proven, right, in Jude, right, the first chapter, around the 6th verse here. And the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, he have reserved in everlasting chains unto darkness. Those everlasting chains are this flesh. You understand? Your spirit is constantly at war with this flesh. That should give you more understanding. All right? Under darkness, right? And this place is dark. You understand that? This place is wicked. All right? Because this is America, Babylon the Great. Unto the judgment of the great day. You see that? All right? All right? Okay? All right. Now let's get back to Revelations 11:8. All right. All right. And the dead bodies, right? So you see all that, right? Now we're going to click on the etymology here, the root word etymology. Okay? See? To descend from a higher place to a lower. See? We were, remember that we are above all people on the face of the earth. It'll tell you that, Deuteronomy 7:6, that we are a special people, a holy people, separate from the rest of mankind. Okay? All right? And that we are above all the people on the face of the earth. So we fell from that, see? To descend from a higher place to a lower. You see that? You understand, people? You get it? to fall either from or upon, to be thrust down, metaphor, to fall under judgment. You see, we the fallen angels, right? We just read it in Jude, all right? Who came under condemnation. You see that? To fall down. You see that? Okay? Persons rendering homage or worship to one. See, fall out. Shall perish, shall be lost. You're spiritually and mentally dead. You are lost. All right? To fall down. Fall into ruin. You see that? A fall from the state of uprightness. Do you see that? To perish. Right? To come to an end. To cease. Okay? To lose authority. To lose our power. Right? We lost our power. Okay? If I went and I asked most of you people why we went into captivity, you all couldn't answer me. You all couldn't answer that simple question. And again, they don't teach this in the churches because they don't even tell you who the hell you are. They don't tell you that the Negro, Latino, Native American are the Israelites and that they, the Edomites, are the wicked to go along with the other 16 heathen nations, and how they are confederate against thee, as you read in Psalms 83. They're not going to tell you any of that. All right? You understand that? To be removed from power by death. All right? See all that? All right? All right, let's jump to, what do you call it? Let's jump to Ezekiel. "37, Valley of Dry Bones." Okay. All right. "And the hand of the Lord was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord Yahweh. All right. And set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones." Yeah, those dead bodies that lie in the street, all right, who are spiritually and mentally dead. Okay? All right? And again, what does it say in Proverbs 21:16? "He that wandereth out of the way of understanding," understanding what? This truth, wisdom, knowledge of the scriptures. Do you understand that? Okay? So he who wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. All right, and we're gonna look that up. All right, in a moment. All right, we're gonna look that up. All right. So, "and caused me to pass by them round about, and behold, there were very many in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry." Okay. "And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, and O Lord God, thou knowest. And again he said unto me, Prophesy upon these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Lord." You see that? You understand? People, do you get that? This is how the elect of Israelites that were chosen from the foundation of the world before the world began, this is how they would be awakened, through the word. So in other words, they see these videos, they hear the word, that light switch goes on in them, okay, that lie dormant. Out street teaching, same difference, all right? They hear the word, that light switch comes on in them. Do you understand, people? All right? So again, like I says, Esau cannot put the genie back in the bottle. All right, the horses are out of the barn. All right. All right, you know what? We're going to end this here, and we'll pick this up right here in part 3. We'll be right back with part 3. Shalom.